at that time. And what that does is times the engine. These cars, they take the distributor out, or a lot of times they'll leave them in and just kind of to fire them off. But the actual signal from the, oh yeah, just out right underneath the middle there, you saw a little spark come out, and that could very easily have been it. What it does is it snaps that center support that goes in where the harmonic bouncer bolt goes in. So that's what, if it snaps that bolt off, or it moves around just enough to make contact, that'll interrupt the ignition signal, and it's all over with the client at that point. Yeah, that thing's got magnets on it, it's got a pick up the house sensor, and when it comes around, that's when it tells it to fire. So if that's not there, it loses all fire, and that's what happened. It snuffed out the fire. And if Freedom Plus wanted to run back that red piece that he was picking up, it's about 6 to 8 inches in diameter, that's what we're talking about. And we're running our street cars down here in the weed. I've already called our Pro Street Car Shootout and our Super Street Car Shootout. You guys should be in the lanes, in the back of the lanes, getting paired up. Hey, it looks like you got something to say there. No, I always can't help you all with one finger. As you and I talked about before, we have moved the schedule around a little bit, and because the PA signal is not going out real well, unfortunate deal for Jimmy Dale there, obviously, 39, he was very enthused about Blue Chew and 18 Blues that window. We will see it. Go check it out on YouTube. He is a character. Put your hands together for Jimmy Dale right there.
If I was ever to...
You've heard of Yellow Belly, right? Well, he's kind of the current champ of Yellow Belly. World famous track down there, yeah, he is a character, and that's our buddy Barrett down there, woo, with the Big Hat Mafia. Yeah, Blue Chew just fell limp. Little plastic. All right, whatever you say, sir. No, I love the car, man. Box Top Fairmont was supposed to be my first car. I had the Kaufman Products big block deal that I found in the salvage yard, believe it or not. And I was going to put a big block 429 in my Fairmont. I didn't realize I was 13. I didn't realize that those cars, everything on the powertrain is still standard, but everything on the car, the body, is metric. So I'm working on it with my standard tools, and I'm rounding off every bolt, stripping everything out. And basically, I totaled the car because I was a 13-year-old goofball. But I was trying. I wanted to move forward with it. Mine was a Futura, actually. It wasn't a box top. And my grandpa sold it years ago. It was on his land.
I don't know.
He walked up to me, and he was like, "Hey, you still collecting your own money?" And I was like, "Yes, sir," because I collect small face bills. And he said, "Well, I sold your car, and here's a small face bill." And I still have that small face bill from that Fairmont. So that's the kind of guy I am. I'm kind of sentimental. Just a little TMI there as we wait for the next pair. You know, that's pretty cool, though, because those are the kind of things, like we talked about memories and everything, those are the little things that only you remember, but if it evokes those memories, those are the good things.
It's one thing to go on it, like, I feel like for me and my experience, like I've been on dates.
All right, so we're going to send it to Freedom Plus as they got something they got put together as we do a little bit of touch-up before we roll the next pair into the water as we get Jimmy Dale off the racetrack.
And I don't feel nothing, right? But then there's been a
Awesome. All right, we're going to take a quick look at Jeff Bond's car as we roll through these rounds. He's ready for the next round, so let's take a look at that hot rod now.
At least.
Oh, this is Jackson's car, right?
I feel like a year ago.
We got some phone calls, kind of concerning about this guy from Montreal. This is the kind of thing we're dealing with. They hit the car. They heard we were coming and loaded up in the trailer, and now we got to walk about a mile to go do a little checkup, see what's going on with Pro Montreal. Jimbo here went to the finals last year at FL2K Streetcar Class. He lost to Travis. What was that, $10,000 payoff? That's why I stopped thinking about it. It was terrible. He didn't stop thinking about it. He's been doing a non-stop system. This is the result of that.
No, but in reality, like,
You are combination for,
throwing a number out there. I've probably been on like the last 3-4 years.
Looks good. Let's see car.
And out of those 10 dates, 3 of them had kids. One of them had 3. The other 2 had 1 kid.
See what we got going on. That looks like race car. I don't know if it's that looks like race car. Here you go back. 3 buttons on the steering wheel. Get that. We're not sure what the verdict is. We don't know if this car is legal or not. Hey, it's 15 by 15 inch wheels. Jesus Christ. Hey, skydiving with this thing? Get that. Let me put it in. Get that. Dude, I'm sick of these guys. Just know this is what we do. We come out here, we do an early tech inspection on questionable cars and questionable drivers, making sure the shit's good. Well, we did the final last year and went home a little upset. We've been promoting his car since that day. Hopefully we're top one. We'll see. All right, that was a great white Mustang, and clearly, I mean, it doesn't have an airbag. It's clearly apparently said well not enough time where it's just like doodle. Is it going to turn into a Bulldog? No, I don't think it's that way. I think it's like the more I'm seeing it, the more he believes it's true or something like that. All right, we're running out the next pair. Charles Sider, left side 802 or 800 with a 2 was good for number 2 qualifier. And Bruce Morehouse pulled up in the right lane at a great Florida 95 Chevy. Super Streetcar Shootout. I've already called you twice. I need our Super Streetcar Shootout. Brought to you by Suncoast Conversion Motion Raceworks. Again, Super Streetcar Shootout to the lanes, please. All right, sign on. To back it up after a bobble or first half of the track. So Sido's going to the next round with an 809 at 148 miles an hour. And again, Super Streetcar Shootout. We need you to lanes. Super Streetcar Shootout. We need you to lanes now, please. I believe that may be the best pass of the weekend for Sido. He went 821. Oh, actually, hang on. It would be awesome if I could actually see. Here, let me get spotted. 8 flat, so no. It's second best run, so 809. Look at the replay here, watch. As he comes in out of the right-hand side, you see the parachute's going to get yanked early because he gets right over on the center line and he's going to clear the box. Oh, and knocked our cone off, right? He basically played whack-a-mole there with his parachute. All right, so we have all 4 True Street classes. We have called all 4 of them, so if you are alive for round number 2, and you have not made your pass as of yet for Streetcar Shootout, you should be over there now. I need my bad boys for the stick shift. I need stick shifts outlaw to the lanes, please. Stick shift outlaw. I need you too. Stick shift outlaw. Need you over to the west side staging lanes again to the rear, please, so we can get you paired up. That's a 6-second car. Yep, go ahead. I'm sorry, that's stick shift outlaw class brought to you by S1 Built at GP1 Racing. Thanks to those great companies for stepping up and sponsoring that stick shift outlaw class. We've called into the lanes. And we got Will Chownick, left side out of Hubert, North Carolina, the 2016 model Ford Mustang, your number 3 qualifier. But first, we've got to get this cone down here glued back to the track. And Wakefield, right side, for the 98 Trans Am. Your number 11 qualifier, facing off, and again, not even a half a second separating these guys. It's anybody's race. I know we get focused on those numbers, but really, once you get into elimination, they mean nothing if it's a heads-up race. Now, if we're in one of our index classes, like when we dropped down and we ran that True Class and Pro and Super Street, all of those classes have a breakout for an index, so it's not a heads-up race. So that does mean something. Not necessarily the breakouts, or I'm sorry, the qualifying times, but definitely the breakouts, and that is based off of the qualifying time. So it does kind of back into it. Correct, yeah, you explained it. That's a cool shot with the red lines flashing on the whites. It looks like it's neon.
Oh my God, sorry!
I would say something, but it's a bracket race, man. No one's going to understand. If a bracket race fell in the woods, would anybody hear it? Nope. No, sir. It mattered if it knocked in front of the 50 people that normally show up, and it still doesn't make any difference. One of my favorite jokes, and I know you're a bracket racer, and I'm sure there's some out there. During COVID, NHRA was trying to figure out how to race without spectators. The first people that they reached out to was bracket racers. Some of you will be here all week, took your waitress and tried the deal. Yeah. One of the good things that did come from COVID was the paperless time slips. You can download a race BMP on your app store. Passes from that car number, so it's a pretty neat deal. And our next player, like I said, Will Chownick, left side. Billy Wakefield. So Wakefield's car again, a common sight here at BMP, using lots of laps in there. I believe it's twin, smaller turbo trains there. Actually, we did have a big single, but I believe it's twins. The rear race works top-notch tuning and fabrication behind the Ember number 427 cubic inch LS power plant. 840 to 163 for the number 11 spot. He's got a tall task here. He faces the S550 orange car over on the left-hand side with a carbon Fever on the front. That is Will Chownick. North Carolina, 2016 model Mustang with the Coyote underneath the hood. 801 is what he qualified with. We'll see. Normally, when I watch those trying to take some care of some things on the social media side of things. We're actually working with someone that is several states away, relaying information to them, and they're relaying information to the BMP Facebook page, which is relaying information to the FL2K event page. So, great job, Sophie. If you're at home watching on the live stream, thank you very much. So Cooper was definitely not the nice guy. Pushes Amanda out the back door for the win. Holy. The shoe on her last run, and you and I both commented about the fact that it was like, well, she's better. Dad is getting close, so, you know. But that is the thing. If you decide that you want to hold someone in reserve, you've got to know when you're pushing it too far. She just did it right there. She got there first and paid the price. And that'll wrap up the final pair in the true segment. That gets us into our next class, which I believe is Ford. It's I apologize. Probably got 3 cars here that coming out of that here. And here comes the Jeep Grand Cherokee, the trap off out of west of us is Melvin Barley on the left side, and Jason Shane Tanger over on the right-hand side. Hager, the Coyote swap Mustang with the single turbo right side, the number 3 qualifier. Melvin on the outside side of the supercharged to track off the all-wheel drive car. Number 11 followed a low 9-second pass. And Melvin steps it up in round number 1 to go 9-5 right on the brink of that 8-second Mustang on the left side, Joe Hicks, one of your 950 racers at NMCA, and one of our racers that comes from the NMRA. So she actually did all three out here. She did 950, she did roll racing, and now this, and she's still here. This is another one of those deals, in my opinion, where both cars can very easily go under that index, and the car that probably has the most left in the tank right now is the left-hand side, with 874 last round. So if Jill makes the run she's supposed to make, it's going to be all the pressure on the opposite side to not go too far out. We're going to final call for Outlaw Fiction. Final call for Outlaw Fiction. Man, I don't think I've ever seen that big of a qualifying without the CRT turned on or what? I mean, once again, here I mean, just absolutely gone. 121 to the 60, took 481 at 152 to half track. And Jill Hicks, look what she ran. 914 with a 9. The breakout is 918, so she's well below that number. She's right there, right there. Remember, she has a closer breakout, so she gets the win. So Jill Hicks will move on. Wow, I was expecting him to get on the brakes, but maybe he just said, okay, I've had enough of this. I want to actually make a front hole. All right, so our next pair to come up here, the Mustang against the Porsche. Gus Cosio out of Miramar for the right-hand side. The number 15 qualifier. Lewis Castro on the opposite side. So the Mustang on the left-hand side, the Porsche on the right-hand side. So Lewis, the number 7 qualifier. The Porsche, the number 15 qualifier. Total semi-final spot. We got 2 spots, but maybe 2 pairs to go. Unless there's one that is not showing up, but we know we got this pair. His first FL2K going around to that little stock course. That is amazing. I love to see it. Oh, yeah. So we got stick shift outlaw, so now we need stick shift street, correct? Is that what we're looking for? Rob, did we actually ask for the next one or no? Okay, I'm sorry. We've given outlaw the call. We need stick shift street down there. So it looks like we should have either one pair left or maybe I got told we might have a single because I think we might have had a no-show. And we need sport to the lane too. Okay, so they said final Yep, and the 2014 Chevy SS is the one that has the fins that deploy on the side. So we have called stick shift street, and stick shift sport. And make sure you give yourself a little bit of room so you can move around and get paired up. So Robert Brasaszewski out of New Jersey in the BMW. This is the car that actually, now I remember, this is the one that was smoking out of the exhaust on the last road, remember? Yes, sir. So apparently they found some problems and decided they did not want to risk it. So tough task right there, but Susie will take the buy run. Let's see if they can. So 3 different cars within 5 minutes of the second of that bump spot. It is going to be interesting to see who plays chess and who shows up to play checkers in semi-final round. So that'll wrap up